This remarkable women's story is brought to you by the Lowe Law Firm.
This month, we'll be introducing you to KTAB's Remarkable Women finalists. We begin with an Abilene woman beating a stage 4 breast cancer diagnosis after doctors tell her she has months to live. Stella Hernandez is a remarkable woman, as you'll see in this story from KTAB's Jessica Rank.
In the days of the pandemic,
mostly just disbelief.
there was so much unknown.
I just thought somebody made a mistake.
We never thought the sickness we were hearing about across the world would enter our homes.
That couldn't possibly be right.
Stella Hernandez felt the weight of the world 19 years ago.
February of 2002.
She thought it could never happen to her. But much like how our own reality changed in 2020, so did hers. Hernandez was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer.
They pretty much gave me a death sentence.
She was 45 years old, a single parent.
I drove around and drove around and drove around trying to decide what I was going to tell my kids.
With young children at home. And Tara Kingston,
I was a sophomore in high school.
the second oldest of 5 siblings.
Scared, worried, because we didn't know what was going to happen.
The doctor told Stella she had months to live. But Stella
I just didn't see that as an option.
had other plans.
I didn't want them to be alone in the world.
She made a decision for her children, looking fear right in the eyes and walking into it.
I decided that I was going to have to live. I didn't really feel like I had a choice. I had to live.
And her kids, who she was fighting for, would be right by her side.
We all had to just stick together and help Mom out.
The road to recovery wasn't easy.
There were times that I thought I wasn't going to survive the treatment.
Hernandez spent 18 months in chemo and radiation, which took a toll on her and her family.
One of my daughters used to sleep sitting in a chair next to my bed when I would get my therapy.
All fearful of the unknown.
She didn't want me to die without somebody there with her.
The constant support from her family and friends, Hernandez says, gave her strength.
If it weren't for them, I don't know what I would have done. Emotionally, they carried me and they prayed for me.
And after more than a year and a half, 2 words Stella thought she'd never say.
I survived.
After her cancer-free diagnosis, Hernandez went back to school, encouraged by a friend who did the same.
And if she can do it, there's no reason why I can't do it.
She's now a licensed vocational nurse, using time she thought she'd lost to help others. And today her family still by her side.
If it wasn't for her, I would have had the accomplishments I've had so far in my life.
No longer fearful of the unknown.
A remarkable person and someone who's a big encouragement in my life.
And ready to take on whatever 2021 has in store.
A remarkable story. Thank you, Jessica. Hernandez is one of 4 finalists. We will highlight another remarkable woman next Tuesday at 6. The winner will be announced on April 1st.